Welcome back to another crypto video. Hey ladies and gentlemen, thanks for jumping back into a Jacob Cryptobury video. I just want to say thanks so much to all of the supporters that basically allowed this channel to grow from 1 subscriber to almost 1,300 subscribers. And it's been difficult, but I just want to say thanks to all you guys who stuck around, to the patrons as well, because it was never really meant to happen. Even hitting 1k subs, it was all just a bit of fun. I was pretty bored in the pandemic and I thought, you know, I should try to do something with this crypto stuff. But yeah, clearly we're now in a bit of a long-term bear market, and that crypto fear and greed index is ticking over, lulling down again, just dripping 30, gonna be maybe 25 tomorrow, maybe 20 in the next day. Who knows what's really going to happen, but I do think one thing is for sure, and that's perhaps that we're going to be entering a long-term bear market. So in order to sort of hedge against these bear markets, my best piece of advice, I mean, not financial advice, of course, but what I would be doing and what I am doing is I'm moving out of some of these really volatile altcoin projects, and I'm moving that money into stable blue chips such as Bitcoin, Cardano, Ethereum, even mainly Bitcoin, because that is the flagship token. You know, that's what's going to sail the whole of crypto for the next few months. It's going to be Bitcoin. It's going to have the least volatility as well. I don't want to be buying any low cap, micro cap, garbage meme coins that literally correct 80% over the next week or two and never ever recover again. That's not what this is about. And even the medium caps, you know, top 100 coins, maybe 100 million to 1 billion market cap, even going to stay out of those guys. And make sure you have your Bitcoin, but you also have cash on the side ready to DCA in through the bear market, because you don't want to also have nothing on hand. You want to be able to allocate and diversify your portfolio. And I think having diversity, maybe you can look at precious metals, maybe you can look at commodities in another way, maybe you can look at property or something else to hedge, because when the stock market crashes, the S&P 500 is going to pull Bitcoin down with it, and we don't know how far. My personal prediction is about £20,000, maybe about $27,000, but we could even go lower. We don't truly know. Anyway, so that's just a bit of a talk about the bear market and some of the things you can do to hedge against it. If you're strong and resilient and you haven't really put too much money into crypto, just do nothing. Just do literally nothing. Just hold. Have the narrative that you're going to sell in a decade, and all you need is that Bitcoin and a few blue chip altcoins. Make sure they're good ones that you believe in as well, not these Shiba things that just do nothing. They pump for a few weeks and then they do nothing. They dissolve into crypto dust, and the only people suffering is the ones that got in at the end. So don't do that. Don't follow meme coins ever. And that's all I can say. That's something passionate. Like, I hate meme coins. Right, so we're gonna look at BNB today. BNB, Binance Smart Chain, massive total value locked. So we've got $19 billion across the chain, and we all know what BNB is. PancakeSwap is the big TVL, decentralized exchange automated market maker. That's the one that kicked off. Since then, DeFi became a huge space. You had all these BSC projects that were running, and there was the birth of the meme coin. Yeah, really happy about those things. So there was the birth of the meme coin. But BSC is really quite a great ecosystem. Low fees, scalable, efficient, you know, all these awesome things that you would want from a blockchain ecosystem. Low fees, people can actually use them. Retailers, you don't have to be a rich whale in order to use it. And I think BNB is amazing. I don't want to knock it in any way. I think it's going to have a strong future regardless. But, you know, let's sort of have a look at what's going on at the moment. So BNB trading at $403, rank 4. I was about to say 8, but rank 4, and 67.7 billion market cap. That is phenomenal. We can see, you know, over the 30 days we're only down 15%, and on the 2 weeks we're up 9%. And it's one of those projects that actually look really strong. It's so dark in here. One sec. They look really strong. Yeah, they look really strong. Sorry about that. in contrast to the Fibonacci retracements, it's looking almost like a stable coin right now, this BNB. Unless every project just got terminated and all of the money just somehow got rug pulled, I don't see a massive correction happening for BNB. So let's have a little look at some price predictions. Let's see what's going on. We can see, since the start of this bull market, a 1,600% increase. That is phenomenal. And even if we looked at the previous swing high over here, pulled that down, we're way overextended on our Fibonacci extension. So we really are and were overvalued at this particular $700 value. We came down, we corrected. We come down to that 0.618 Fibonacci, and it looks like, from this swing low to swing high again, we've corrected around that 0.618 Fibonacci. I'm anticipating that we might become a bit lower over the next few weeks. You see these lower lows right there. Yes, we're getting some higher lows, but we've got the lower highs at the same time. And we broke this key area of support. On the RSI, on the weekly time frame, you can see that that's dropped the whole way through. And even the MACD shows as a bearish selling indicator on the weekly time frame, where the MACD crosses over its signal right here. You see that bearish crossover on the MACD? That is a sign that is telling us, it's perhaps time to sell. We had it again right over here on the weekly time frame on the MACD on May. What happened? A big crash. Then we had the bullish crossover over here. That bullish crossover indicated a buy signal, and we pumped. Bullish signal again around October, we pumped. So the MACD was telling us things were up, and yeah, you can see that on a bigger scale here. So right now the MACD is not bullish. We did have a bullish crossover on the 31st of January, and we're not above that zero mark yet, so there's no bullish signal telling us to actually buy on the MACD. The RSI is sitting pretty neutral as well. One thing to also look at is that we get rejected on the bull market support band over and over, and this is on the daily time frame. Now we're back in that 20-day moving average, but we are not at all above our bull market support band like we were in November, like we were also in August. We fell through the bull market support band in September, but we pumped back in with a bullish crossover on the MACD, and then we pumped above zero again on that moving average convergence divergence. So what's happened this time is we're below the bull market support band, but we're not getting those bullish crossovers, and they're not giving us that momentum that we're looking for. We get the crossover, but then we get the bearish crossover, bullish crossover again, and it looks like on the moving average convergence divergence, we're about to get another bearish crossover. So I'm anticipating that we might come down to some previous support levels. I'm not even going to look at the bullish scenarios. I'm just going to look at these support levels. We've got $336, $288, $171 there. Maybe we're going to get a bounce and we retest the support. This resistance level at $480, but I'm pretty sure that we might see more downward movement, because the rest of the market, like Bitcoin, like the S&P 500, is also looking extremely bearish at the moment, and we're miles off our bull market support band. So these are the things that I'm looking at. It doesn't look super bullish BNB right now, but the fact that we're holding at this particular level in itself is bullish, because we could still come much lower. We could still come down to 0.786, which is this $181 level. I don't think it's going to happen. I think we're going to hold strong, but yeah, just bear in mind, guys, that if you're going to dollar cost average weight your inputs, as in 2% of your total portfolio cash, put that in. Not financial advice, of course, but that is exactly what I would be doing. Drop down here, 5% in, drop down here, 5% in, drop down here, 5% in. And if you were to assume, the bottom for this particular cycle will be, let's say here, let's say $150. We can then anticipate in the future, BNB could easily be $2,000. So you're also allowing much more upside potential. So that's about a video on my BNB. I think BNB is possibly going to come down lower over the next few days. We have these different support levels to be looking at. That 171 as well. MACD, almost the bullish crossover on the zero, but it looks like it's going to revert. And the RSI sitting pretty neutral at the moment as well. So BNB, fantastic project, but we can't get too bullish too soon, and that's just the way it is. I know it's not fun, I know it's boring, bear markets are boring, but you have to think, if you are active in the bear market, you can sleep in the bull market. And also, the bear market will make you rich and the bull market will make you poor. That's just the way it's going to work, unless you're lucky. Anyway guys, if you like the video, smash that subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Massive thanks to the 5 patrons as well. If you'd like to become a patron, it's just literally the price of a coffee. You're going to get one-on-one messaging, premium Discord access. We've got about 100 people in there at the moment, so that's really good. You don't want to miss out on that. And also you'll receive my ebook, which will transform your crypto journey, and it will help you understand market cycles, momentum shifts, diversification, capital allocation, much more. So I hope you like the video. See you in the next one.